be able to get big runs. 100 partnership between those two. So they've got depth, but they're in the zone of chasing. We know they like to set the score. This one has been blasted. That is big. Well, get your broom out and go. Switched on, and he's bowled with a bit of pace as well. So in comes Sanjeevan Vignesh, and well, he comes and he goes. That is huge. Start to play a part. He lifts this up. There is going to be one bounce and to the boundary. Jump shot. That's where he hits the ball.
I'm in absolute agreement with that, Rico. And in fact, I'm also not too pleased with the change in field they've made. I think Wasikaran, who was at long gone, deserves to be there. I'd bring up the third man if I were the bowler.
Okay, high up in the air, big moment. Vignesh looks like he has to try and take it himself. And he's dropped it, but oh, it's a team catch. Oh, how about this? Well, good runs and won the match for his side. So cricketers are brave. Up in the air, nobody there. That is going to be 6 runs. It's effortless. Yeah, there's a lot of support there. I know that normally they have a bit of grub over there as well. Slower delivery, but it doesn't matter. This will go all the way as well. Bowl.
Amount of depth in their batting. It'll make for a cracker of a chase later on today.
And chance to catch it, but there's nobody there. We're in the power play. So you can see the ball.
He'll be looking for another biggie here. Prasad Dukhan.
And he goes for another one, and I get the feeling this is going to be 6 as well. It goes a long way up. That's the field that we have as Divakaran comes on to bowl and gets this one through. They're asking the question. The umpire says no. Well, the bowler and Indran are up and about. They want it.
Well, I'll tell you, a fair bit of gathering there to come and see this final. Lots of people, fans and family.
Gone, and that will go all the way. Manos arriba, arbitro, porque eso es.
Hanging back again. We know he likes to bowl at the death. This is Jamshed Khan. He lines him up, and you're spot on, Rico. This one's just flying way about Wasikaran's head.
You know, sometimes they hit form, they go hot and cold. Consistency of this guy, I've never seen anything like it. I really haven't. And this one is another one that's going to be out there as well, because he is just against the Spartans where he just fell short. But he goes out there and he just makes it look easy. Okay, this is another one. It's a bit of a miscue. Fielder under it, huge moment, but he can't get there. You see what I mean? Even when he miscues it, it goes for... So nicely played, and it's in the gap. It's 4 runs now. This is what we're talking about here. So the guy who's a little bit pressured here now, maybe be forced to make and play a big shot. He does. He's up in the air. And can the fielder get there? No, he can't. And now he has to watch the bounce. And, oh, well, has he touched any of the rope here? This is what we're going to have to look at. So it goes down as a save. So that was slightly shower. Have a go, they say. They do have a go. They're asking the question. The umpire was in a good position. Where's the ball going to end up the other side of the field? The stop wicket and long on back on the boundary. And, well, that's the problem you got. You stray down that side, or if you go short to the end of this over, they've got so much batting to come. They can afford to have a go, and that's why we're going to see shots like this. This one goes partnership worth 87.
He goes for it. There was width on offer. Obliges there and gets it just about to the left.
Lost the one wicket. They're not. It doesn't look like they're keen to throw the wickets away. And they're not going to, because when you're hitting the ball as clean as what these two are, you're going to get this partnership just going to continue. So I was saying that they'd be looking and wanting to get a 140 score. And just out of the reach of the bowler. And oh no, this is going to go for, he saves it. He saves it. And they will come back and take 2. That is a really good save. I mean, Prabha gets it completely wrong. It gets
under tremendous amounts of pressure. Having that heart and resilience to still stand up tall and keep going about your business. Someone else who's going about his business.
And Jamshed Khan is on strike.
Launches that straight back opportunity here. Wasikaran underneath. He's never going to drop those. So it's not going to be another 100 for Jamshed Khan.
For the BAYER boosters.
Yeah, and those beautiful scenes. This is their home ground as well, I believe.
Firmly hit. That's going to take some stock in. That was so hardly hit. Next one is going to be.
Slower ball probably coming up here from Prabha.
Swings hard. Is he going to get lucky? He is going to get lucky. It's going to go to the boundary. I think they might. The captain. And he comes again.
Also a psychological advantage, isn't it?
High in the air, chance, and he drops it. And where does it go? Just a single, so a double whammy. It's still, the ball is still rolling.
Balls to go. Prabha runs in.
Gets back onto it, chases on, not going to get there, you know. This is going to be 4 runs, and it's going to bring up a very good...
Yeah, Mehta lines this up and hoiks it into the leg side. Will that go all the way? Yes, it will.
And the 150 will go on the board, exactly 150. The umpire's got to decide whether it goes on and is going to go and hit the stumps. This joy for Jamshad Khan. Umpire's call.
I agree, Rico. I think that was touch and go. You can see that the ball was heading down towards leg.
Out there. The sun is behind the bowler as well. So he's wearing white sleeves with a white ball. And it says down the ground, and that's going to be 4 runs for me. I think this is 4. I reckon he is outside.
Runs in again. This one's been stroked to the fielder. Oh, he misfields that one. Lets it go straight through him. That'll be another boundary. It's a comedy of errors here. That one went straight through his legs. Runs in again. Jamshad Khan, he dances down the track. He's got enough bat on it to clear the infield. Is that going to race away for another one? Yes, it is. So one way.
He's saying, yeah, if I get there, I can get this over that circle. So positive batting from Sandeep Rathore. And now he goes down the ground, and it should be taken. It will be taken. So that's going to be the 2nd wicket for Jamshad Khan. Classy player. So they've still got some batting. We know that. But it's about the rate they've got to try and go at. Well, I tell you what, this is going at a rate or 2, isn't it? As this one is a huge 6.
Has to do the job again. 2 games in a row. And, well, he goes for another big one, Waseekar, and makes sweet connection. All of the friends and family. Action.
Slow delivery, thumped, and this ain't going to be stopped. It's going to be 1 bounce forward. There's going to be more
those games as well. Well, but that's a story that'll unfold later. Back in the middle, it's time to deal with the BLACKCAPS, and he's bowled him. This is exactly what we've seen Muhammad Raheel do. The BLACKCAPS erupt in Sharma.
Yeah, the guy that I mentioned earlier in the day, the start of the day, and he didn't play the last match. He wasn't available, and he's going to start with 4.
Neeraj Sharma is also an experienced campaigner, so he knows what the batter is trying to do here.
Just plays this out. That's a nicely timed shot. I mean, he doesn't hardly hit this.
Because it's massive. There's a that's gotten into our pod here. It's distracting us for the moment. Back to the action. Well, more room on that one, but that's been skied straight down the throat of Puneet Kumar, who has been stationed at 45 inside the... Just as we were thinking, Andrew and Prabha have another opportunity to pile up those runs. Against the run of play, one of these balls rises sharply from Neeraj Sharma. Well, a bit of footwork there in the deep. That'll keep it down to a couple of runs. Oh, well, that struck on the full. He was just lazily walking towards the other end. Unbelievable stuff.
I think he's out. He's not running hard here at all. He is just literally just... And once again, folks, as Ahmadzai comes in, it's up in the air, fielder going across to try and stop it. The card is going to be 4 runs. Something has to give here.
They'll do it from here. The boosters, they've got to believe in themselves.
Nice looking shot, and this one will go to the boundary as well. So, yeah, you're right. You see, they are getting 59 for 5. Full. Played out in the off. Chase is on once again here. And it's going to be 4 more. So, it's they're not absolutely...
Hasn't had to do too much in this tournament so far.
Goes for it, but he's going to find the fielder, you know. It's going to be another wicket. So that is the end of Prasad.
What if? Once again, Neeraj Sharma ambles up and, well, this one struck nicely. I think he's got enough bat on that one. Just about beats the leaping Kashif there.
Yeah, you're right. Well spotted. He's got an interesting Crosswell, full toss. This is hit, but he doesn't get it right. It will. Oh, wow. What is that hit? It's gone through the hands of the fielder. I reckon this is clocked him. Well, now he goes down the ground. Fielder's got to try and get there. He can't, so 4 more. So the captain leading the fight back here. Wickets have tumbled.
It's Divakaran here. Well, he lines him up and drags that one into the leg side. Goes in the first bounce to Jamshed Khan.
He's by the hut there. He's got some greasy fingers. Shot, and that is right out of the middle. And Puneet doesn't get this
until he had to go out off the field with that injury, but he's back on now and he's on song.
Okay, well, this could be the end of him. He loses his shape. It's a simple catch. It will be held, and it's Ahmadzai that takes it, the man who looks cooler than any cricketer than something has to give here. Simon in the chat. Simon, I think Simon's left here already, but he is staying in touch. And asking the question here. They're going to go upstairs here. They're like this. They think they got their man.
Moment there in the middle where Prabha walked on without the lid on, got hit and had to walk off to get some medical attention. And Ashok Andrew, he was just ambling down the crease while looking at the fielder. Well, against the run of play, another wicket falls down. But as I was saying, I think it was that moment there where...
And some of the big teams managed to get him away in the power play. But they've just they've changed things around a little bit. He's come on to bowl a bit later. He's been successful. Well, this is a successful shot. That's a nice way. And, well, they're asking the question. And I haven't seen a decision from the umpire, so it looks like it's not out. But it will be victory. But there's the celebrations. And, well, we're going to have to